this is my church kid story. So, oftentimes as a child, you have embarrassing moments. You kind of hope that they just don't happen in front of large amounts of people. You kind of hope that they're not too gross. Well, both things happen here. So, one day I was outside all day, kind of playing basketball, doing what kids in the '90s did in the summertime. Played outside. I don't really think I ate too much. Maybe like a peanut butter sandwich. Remember that, it'll come into play later in the story. And as time goes on, kids don't really think to like drink water and do all that other stuff. Well, at least I didn't, which is stupid of me. So, you keep playing and stuff like that. But when you realize that you're staying somewhere and your friends have to go to church, or somebody else has an obligation at church, it's kind of like everybody has to go. There was no getting out of it. So this particular night, they had rehearsal, and I wasn't actually in the choir, but I had to go anyways because I stayed over. And so, I didn't really feel as sick as I actually was. And so, I recall, we get in the car with their aunt, and we're just riding and I don't know if any of you have seen the movie The Wood, but it was kind of like when Roland got sick in the back seat of the car, and it was like nothing you could do about it. It was like the inevitable thing to happen. He's gonna puke, and that's just that, and that's exactly what happened. I believe the car was relatively new as well, and I just threw up all over their aunt, all over the back seat, the back of her hair.
This guy, we're almost out of the car, and this dude threw up. This dude threw up. He threw up in her car. The back seat. It was terrible. And he threw up in her hair. Oh my God, he threw up in my aunt's hair, and it was so bad. It was everywhere, like that episode of Family Guy. He's like, oh, it's everywhere. It's in my raccoon moon. So he gets stuck in that outhouse.
Oh God! Oh, it's everywhere! It's in my raccoon wounds!
Just a lot of peanut butter, and somehow we still made it to that rehearsal. It didn't smell the greatest. I didn't feel the greatest. Never got that chance to apologize about the throw up in the hair, at least not to my knowledge. But that was one of those embarrassing moments that you kind of just have to deal with, because nobody will let you forget it. So that's my church kid story.